Hi, all the wonderful people. Welcome to the live of the day two. We're going to cover all about how exactly do you build connections and do you even make sure that every piece of connection that you've ever made in the past is also going to add value back in some way or the other. I'm extremely excited to welcome each one of you on this live session, guys. Yes, it's time to uncover how exactly have your day two be like. I know it's the first day back to work after this amazingly long holiday. And some of you I know are not yet even back to work and are planning to go back on Monday. And it's super cool because you've taken a break for yourself. But at the same time, I know you are thinking, Kush, I need to watch the video. I need to do the challenge. I was squeezed. I didn't get time. When to do it, how to do it. Yeah, I know a few of you have that challenge, but many of you have been able to go through the journey, watch it, squeeze the time, and make sure that have even completed the challenge. Now, if you are one of them who are yet to finish the challenge, all I got to say, don't worry at all. Don't worry at all because you still have the time. That's the beauty. That's the beauty. You have the time. And tonight we are going to finish it. We are going to focus and finish it by night, guys, because that's how it is going to be like. But yes, if you have seen and done the challenge, the live is going to be adding so much more value. And just in case, if you are yet to do the challenge, yet to watch a video here and there a little bit, still in that case the live is going to add a lot more value and it's going to make a genuine difference to your growth rise because I'm going to answer some of the most pressing questions which I have received in this journey and which is indeed going to make a difference on how exactly are you going to plan your connection request. Okay, so I'm excited. Hello, everyone. Hi, guys. Hi. Okay, so let me see. Let me just use my other device to go all out and get connected with you. Hi, Dazi. Okay, sound has echo. Just a second. Let me get it checked, guys. Let me get it checked. Okay, guys, so I'm back. Let's give it an audio check right now. How does the audio seem now? Dr. Aziz, is the audio fine? Is the echo gone? Please, guys, just confirm me. I need to hear it from you. Drop a yes if the audio is okay. Yes, yes, guys, drop a yes if the audio is okay. Hey, Clinton, are we live yet? Yes, we are live. Hey, Teresa, good evening. Saraswati, good evening. Menaka, good evening. And Subhatra, sorry, haven't done the challenge to yet. Have late dinner out with colleagues. No lol, just listening tonight. No worries. Enjoy your dinner. We're going to go back and take out that 10 minutes to do the challenge. Yes, that's how much time you need to do or need to give to do the day two challenge. One of the most biggest mistake that people have, or I know from the past 16 workshops that has been done, is very simple. Trying to find too hard the right connection to create that perfect connection, which is absolutely the perfect fit. That's one of the biggest myth. We don't want to look for a perfect fit, 100 by 100. No, that's one of the biggest myth when it comes to branding, marketing, sales, and that's not something that can ever happen. You must go all out. Do not focus on overthinking. The focus has to be you going in, trying to find the closest match to who you are looking for, and then start sending connection requests.
The idea is you have more than 30,000 people. Yes, you can connect with more than 30,000 people. Thus, you need not be over calculative when it comes to choosing the people. You don't know them as yet. And once you discover along the lines, you'll be able to identify how much of value different people can have on different people's life. Just bringing up a very simple incident which I remember from one of our fellows, the tribe member, is she posted on LinkedIn about a product that she was going through and she liked it, and she was absolutely putting out a review and how it impacted her family. Little did she expect that the founder, yes guys, not kidding, the founder of the product literally came to her post, commented on it, and invited her on a coffee catch up. And then moving down the lane, she actually became a good connect to that founder and have been talking about how exactly can they collaborate. Potentially, that founder was never her target audience, but little did it was expected that this innocent post of just sharing an experience of a product could lead to a contact, a network, a bond that is getting flourished every day as we guys speak. That is how powerful the power of people and power of just mindset is. Because on LinkedIn, people don't go with a mindset to show off or to just share their daily happenings. On LinkedIn, people go to just talk about how exactly they are empowering the team, the colleagues, the investors, the partners, or how exactly they can empower their prospects, or how are they empowering oneself in their own life. That is what is the whole concept. And the beauty of it is, because LinkedIn is no less than a real life networking event, everybody goes with a mindset of talking, evaluating, and really, really focusing on knowing each other on a professional front, so that if not today, moving down the lane, they can add value. If not today, then tomorrow they can become your advocate and you can become their advocate. If tomorrow someone is looking for a financial service, I know some of my LinkedIn connects who are so amazing at it. I'm just going to give their number or their LinkedIn URL to my friends or whoever is asking that, hey, you must go to this person. I know she's good at it. If someone is looking for a real estate agent, I know where to go because I've seen some of my connections rocking it as a link as a real estate, from marketing to sales to finance to all of this. So the idea is to not only look for people who can directly buy your product, you must also make sure that you're looking for people who can become your influencers, your advocates, who can promote their product within their own community of people. They may not be the right fit for you. They might never buy your product, but they, if go and say to five people about you, at least four of them will come to you, talk to you, inquire about your product, and two to three of them will literally go all out and make their purchase. That is how powerful people are on LinkedIn, for no other reason but the mindset. These same people who might there on other platforms, but when you connect with them, it is mostly to incidentally talk about something which is personal, to just put out yourself in the network of what's happening, and probably feel a bit of a FOMO, which is fear of missing out, that in everybody's life everything seems perfect except your own. So go with the mindset of just empowering others, go with the mindset of really connecting with the right set of people. because you have up to 30,000 to go to. Yes, that's the number of connections you can have, and followers can be unlimited. So don't be super calculative. With this, let's gear up for today in our today's live session. And indeed, guys, I'm waiting to hear how exactly would you. Okay, I've got all the yeses. I guess that was for the audio. Wonderful. Super holla from Chief, guys. Super holla from Chief. You're gonna meet him on Saturday's session. If you're wondering who's the guy behind, you're gonna see him. Clinton, which is what is the difference between connection one, two, three? Sorry, must I have missed this out? No worries, Clinton. I'm going to come in and I'm going to share about what is the difference between one, two, three connection, which we call it first degree, second degree, and third degree connection. Shall we get started with this? Let's do it. Let's get started with this as the query of the day. What is the difference between first degree, second degree, third degree? Let me start by sharing my screen because that would indeed change the experience and we would be able to understand what does it mean for everybody else who may not have this question as yet, but very soon will have it when we get pretty active on the platform. And especially if you haven't been on LinkedIn and haven't started to send out connection, then let me tell you, this will further value add to you. Okay, so here we are. And what is the first degree, second degree, and third degree connection? Now, LinkedIn has three types of connections you can connect with. Let's just say if I scroll it here. So here we have Naveen Jain. Naveen Jain, who is insanely curious entrepreneur. I would want you guys to go and search him on Google, guys. He is a multi-billion dollar guy. He started Vimeo, and indeed, Vyom, and indeed, he works towards biotechnology and space technology. He was just at zero gravity, and I have had the pleasure. Okay, so it's just a super coincidence. I've had the pleasure to have him on my LinkedIn Live podcast and talk to him for more than an hour, talking about his journey, his entrepreneurial ride. He's based out of US, working with even Elon Musk and some of the biggest thought leaders of the world. And indeed, the funniest part was not what we did on or we spoke about on the live podcast, but the connection we made behind the podcast, which is in the green room, was beyond expected. He showed us his home, his meteor collection. He showed us his stone collection, walked us around his entire office, and it was incredible to feel the guy of such high worth. He's not even an HNI, he's an affluent person to spend that kind of time to be so inclusive and talk about things and so much of virtue. I was flabbergasted. And now, if you are wondering by any chance, how exactly did I get in touch with the guy, or how exactly did I take the relationship to even make sure that I successfully get him on my LinkedIn live show? Let me tell you guys, that time my live show was not like one of the most popular one. I just started the journey, so it didn't had thousands of views by then. Through LinkedIn, through the art of connecting, dropping the right set of message, giving value first, engaging with them over their content, and even making sure that we celebrate them on the platform and take this journey to the next level where I could have him on the show. Indeed, if okay, I can even go a step further. So for everybody who's live today is going to see something amazing. I'm going to literally take you guys inside my LinkedIn. And how did my journey start with Naveen James? So guys, this is all the messages that I've literally gone out and shared with him. So yes, all these messages. This is my show, guys. If you look at it, this is my show. And yes, July 28th, 2020, that was my second month of the podcast. I'd invited him, and this was my first message. This was my first message that I had dropped to connect with him. So, guys, if you have ever connected with a person and never got a chance to connect back in terms of building bond, then you can always replicate the similar strategy. It's been a pleasure to be connected with you here for a while. Sorry, wasn't able to catch up earlier. A Malaysian friend of mine introduced me to you, and then reading about you and your journey has got me hooked. Just came across your share about the interview and love the way you articulate your thoughts and wisdom. Indeed, nice to keep in touch here. Between hope the pandemic situation is getting better. And then we had an immediate response, and then it went on. And then, yep, guys, back after back after back after back after back, we had amazing conversation. Today we are connected over WhatsApp. Today we have taken the relationship to the next level. And if you want to watch the podcast, just go to YouTube, type my name and type Naveen's name. You're going to get it as the first link. It's Link Prana Stories. That's the name of my podcast. And that's how much of value one connection can bring. He is not only an insane entrepreneur, he's also an investor, he's also an empowerer. And just for him to sit and share his mistakes or share his backyard stories is in itself virtue of knowledge for me, which I could have never imagined to sit in my four-door office and get connected to someone back in US and today be connected over WhatsApps and email. So that is how powerful LinkedIn is. And now going back to the question that came in from Clinton, between guys, give me a yes if you would like me to bring across these kind of messaging templates and these kind of templates of how exactly can you send them to these people and connect with them. Would you want me to ever draft something like this, like compile templates after templates that I've used to connect with HNIs or my prospects? Would you want me to craft something like this for you? Though I have never done this, and it's not, but I can plan, right? I can think about it if I really feel you guys need something like this. Let's see if there is a need. Let's see if you are really wanting something like this, which is gonna, will this make it easy for you? Will this make your journey of connecting with people, whether it is high net worth individuals or affluent individuals or your prospects or your potential partners? Would you give me a yes if you would want something like this? Let's see it. Let's see it. Give me a yes if you would want something like this. Okay. Okay. I can see Dr. Azzi, Burnett, Pearly, Saraswati, Inchan, Teresa giving me a big, big, big yes. Okay. Amazing, guys. That's a good piece of knowledge. Though I don't have something like this, but yes, I really want to know, would it excite you? Would it really make your life easy? Would it make a genuine difference to your journey? The way I have built a powerful network, invited 70 plus founders, got an investor, got a journey where not one, not two, not three guys, literally four investors reached out to me wanting to invest in Salt and Pepper Academy and Beyond 99 agency. I'm not bragging. It is to show you the value of connecting and building the right set of network. Two of the investors came to me from another person altogether. They were my connections and they introduced me to the investor. So some comes direct and some via a credible connection, which creates a bridge between the two people. Now, people I'm directly connected on LinkedIn are my first connections. That means Naveen Jain is directly a connection of mine on LinkedIn. For example, if, okay, like Ravi Shankar, who is the chief marketing officer at Carsum, he used to be the chief digital officer at AirAsia just about a year back, guys. A dear friend, fantastic guy in marketing. And let's see what is the second connection. I'm just trying to find a second connection. Asim, okay, you must follow Asim. His content can blow your mind, guys. Okay, you guys are lucky. Okay, we got it. Mitch is my second network, which means there is a few people, which is 19 shared connection. Yes, I have 19 shared connections between me and Mitch. Mitch is not my direct connection on LinkedIn. He and I share mutual friends, like on Facebook, shared connection. It's the same thing but two different terminologies. On LinkedIn we call it shared connection. On Facebook we used to call it, or we call it, mutual friends. It's exactly the same thing. So with Mitch, I have shared connection, which is like a credible bridge between two of us. And then the third thing is third level or third degree connection. Third degree connection are the people I don't have any mutual connection with it. So I won't be able to see them in my feeds, guys. But how can I see them is, like, just say I'm going to hit up a search, which is a manager. Okay, I'm just going to hit up search. And this search, I'm going to go to all filters and I'll click third degree. So this third degree, which is a filter, so you can literally go and filter it as well in the filter section, and you would get third degree connections. Okay, why is LinkedIn search not working for me and is not showing me third degree connection? It's showing still first degree connection. Let me go to the deeper level other pages and see. Okay, it's pretty interesting. LinkedIn is literally not showing me any third degree connections. Sometimes it can happen. It's technology, guys. You must not overthink about it. Just focus on, okay, yeah, I got it here. David. Okay, so David is a third degree connection for me. I literally have zero shared connection with him. You see, it's not showing me any shared connection, guys. It's not showing me any shared connection. So for the people I do not have any shared connection are the ones which, okay, so if I have someone who is, if you see here, Gayatri, I have these 34 people as shared connection, which is my second degree. Third degree, I have literally no shared connection. And that is what is first degree, second degree, third degree. All clear, guys. All clear. Let's see. All clear, all clear, all clear. Okay, I got, oh wow. I mean, there are a lot more yeses to that as well. I'm just looking at it. Absolutely, yes. Okay, got you, guys. Got you. I'm gonna keep it in mind. And if ever I come across, maybe I will try to bring it to each one of you. Now, clear. Let's give it a clear. I like it, Saraswati. Let's give it a clear, guys. First degree, second degree, third degree. Let's give it a clear. Let's give it a clear if you're clear on it. By now, I'm sure you have understood how exactly Kush works, right? So let's go all out and indeed cover up more questions of Q&A. LinkedIn is new to me, not many connections. Beside want to get lead generation, would it be better to build brands so that easier to do lead generation? Wow, what an incredible question. I love it. Whosoever has put across this question, let me tell you, awesome, awesome, awesome questions. LinkedIn is new to me, not many connections. Beside want to get into lead generation, would it be better to build branding so that easier to do lead generation? 100% yes. If you are little bit shy to talk to people, if you are in a space which has not been in sales ever in your life before, if you are with more of empowering mindset and not with pitchy or salesy mindset, 100% going from a route of building a brand, building a positioning, building a credibility, and then automatically attracting leads coming your way is the most powerful way to go all out. I wouldn't say better, I would say powerful way. Now, why am I saying powerful? Because when you get someone to approach you for your product and services, you are in a power place to decide whether you would like to work with that person or not first, to really put the negotiation out, and also to make sure that you're not sounding salesy and preachy, because you don't have to. The person already has a need, which means a perfect need and product match has happened. If someone approaches me, hey Kush, can you plan my marketing, can you strategize my marketing, or hey Kush, I want you to empower me on LinkedIn, though I do not do that one-on-one basis, I do not offer any of my consultations on one-on-one basis, because indeed it's next to impossible for me to manage my time if I ever, if I ever do that ever. Already it is too stretched. So but when they come to me, I at least can get them on my workshop. I can empower them and I say, okay, I do something like this. You can always join it instead of letting it go. So that means they are more excited to learn about LinkedIn. They would always make sure that they do not miss anything and catch up the entire journey there and then at the same time. And that is how exactly anybody who comes to you is a perfect and powerful position, because they already have a need for what you want to offer in the market. So go all out. If you are not in an immediate need of lead generation, not in an immediate need of closing projects and clients, then build a personal brand. Now, I'm going to give you a secret as well. If you have a brand, let's take an example. If you're a life coach, and let's just take Tony Robbins as a coach, do you think the value of time would exactly be the same? Why Tony Robbins is a lot more valued against the time as compared to any life coach is just because of the popularity, the brand, the community, the tribe, and the number of people's life he has already impacted. So, of course, number of people's life he has already impacted will take a due course of time for you to also get there. But what we can get started is at least building a small community, tribe, people who trust you for your, for what you do. And when we do that in that trusted circle, it really gets us to get empowered to go all out and start even changing people's life and also our own life, because we are able to really move ourselves to highly high end coaches, high end trainers. You're able to charge more than $1,000 for about an hour of your time. Don't you want to get there? If you're yet not, don't you want to get to a point where you can just say, this is what it is, I can consult you, I can coach you, I'm going to charge $1,000, 1,000 US dollars an hour, and that's how it is. You can do that, guys. Already the coaches and trainers who are part of this journey and beyond have been able to go from 500 ringgit an hour to $1,000 an hour. That is the value that a brand brings along. So, yes, that was my take on the first question. Let's take it the second one, which is, I still haven't done mine. I'm unsure. How do I go about it? When you say you still haven't done mine, the question is, what exactly have you not done? Have you not created a LinkedIn account? Have you not optimized your profile? Have you not started to send connection requests? Whosoever has submitted this question, I would love if you can be a little more precise. If you're watching me live, please do comment in. I'm going to come back to this question a little while later. So I still haven't done, as I'm not sure how to go about it. Please let me know if I do not get this, guys. And if you want me to still answer this question, tell me in the chat section if you have the same trouble. If I get anyone to connect with, because I can see 3 thumbs up, 3 votes. So if there's anyone who wants to get an answer to this question and is watching live right now, please let me know in the comment section. I'm going to come back to this question and I'm going to cover how exactly do you start connecting on LinkedIn. But I need to know whether you want to know the answer to this question, because this is a little blurred question. Is it okay to put quotes for the famous people on LinkedIn cover? You can do that, but it is also diluting your own value. Let's just say if you talk about something, Steve Jobs says, the most powerful people in the world are storytellers. Now, being a storyteller myself, I might want to choose that. But what kind of value is it bringing to me? Do I want to be Steve Jobs, or I want to be my own version, or and always remain Khushbu Nangalia aka Khush? Yes, we can always do that, but at the end of the day, we might end up losing ourselves and the value we bring in for our prospects, the value we bring in for the potential audiences, the value we bring in for our network. You might not be looking for any lead, you might not be looking for any brand, and you might just think, okay, I associate a lot with this person and I'm going to get that person's quote. You can do that. It's absolutely okay. But why not to get inspired and create a thought of yourself and then put it out, because that probably will directly connect people to you and not to that thought leader. The choice is yours. I'll let you take the call. I got just another vote for this question as well, but I'm still unclear on what exactly the question means. Now, please give me more insights into the descriptions on how to write. Okay, this one is something that I've already covered yesterday. So I would suggest please go back on the yesterday's video, the live video. It is right up in the WhatsApp group. If you haven't seen it yet, I have covered this question. I still haven't. Can I still? Yes, you can. You can go and do it, guys. Is there a cutoff time to posting the challenge? Guys, the cutoff time is still the live sessions, but I know some of you have had severe challenge to be able to go all out and submit the challenge in the group. So I'm extending. You can submit the challenge until midnight, guys. You can submit the challenge until midnight and go all out into it. The most important thing is to take action and not run after perfection. I repeat, guys, the most important thing is to take action and not run after perfection. This will make a genuine difference to your ride, and you don't have to worry. You have many connections to go for at this point of time. I did receive a question in the chat. I'm just going to go back, which was from Bernard. I have very few connections and I know most of them personally. How do I get new connections to do the challenge? How do I get new connections to do the challenge? Okay, let's go and do this. Let's just go all out and send a connection right now on the live. So practically, guys, I'm going to go right now and start sending a connection in front of you. Okay, so we were just talking about, we found some managers, right? And we have Saravanan here, facilities manager at Sodexo. Let's just say he is a potential person that I'm looking for. Or let me just enhance my search. Okay, reset it. I just reset it. So I'm just looking for managers. Now I got 91 million managers. I don't need 91 million. I just need in Greater Kuala Lumpur manager that I'm looking for. Okay, retry search. And I need someone who I have a mutual connection with. I'm not looking for someone who I have no mutual connection with, because what's the value? Now, guys, if there are people that someone I don't know of has mutual connection with me, then that person would be in more acceptance mindset to my connection request than anybody else. Imagine if you come across someone and that someone in a networking event, that someone comes and say, hey, I noticed you know him, and I too know him. That's beautiful. That creates the first mutual interest match between the two people, and that becomes your ride in itself. To give you a very beautiful example, it is if you're at an airport, you are at a Jakarta airport and you're traveling to Kuala Lumpur, and you're waiting in the lounge, and suddenly a person comes and sit beside you and you notice he's also going to Kuala Lumpur. Don't you get into the conversation with that person a lot more faster than as compared to anybody else? And then you have got a companion all across your flight to talk about everything to do with Malaysia and even beyond. That is the power of mutual interest of traveling to same country, mutual interest of sharing same connections. So let's just say Christy, who is a manager at InvestKL, and if I want to connect with him, I'm just going to click on connect. I'm going to add a note, and this note should be where you put across something which is about Christy. Now, how do you find something about Christy? You go to Christy's profile and you read about it and you see what is the most amazing thing that interests you. You can, okay, I see she's in business development and negotiation. I can always take that and I can say, hey, Christy, I came across, okay, hey, Christy, you never want to make a spelling mistake in the name of the persons that you're sending to. Hey, Christy, just came across your profile while looking for managers and loved how you have value added in business development and negotiation. Will love to chat more about it and stay connected in this digital world. You can always go all out and put a regards and your name here and send, and just hit up the shared button. Done, dusted. Now Christy has got my invite, and this is how exactly, Bernard, you start increasing your connections. You start sending connection requests to people. So start looking for people that you're looking for to connect with. Click on connect button, add a note and send it. You might have a question and you say, Kush, but why do I add a note? I can just click on connect and send and it will just get sent. Yes, you can do that as well, guys. But do you want to send 100 of connections request and only get about a 10-15% accepted, or you want to 50 connection requests and get about 30-40 of them accepted? The call is absolutely yours, guys. I repeat, do you want to send 100, do you want to spend time on sending hundreds of them and get 10-15% accepted, or you want to spend quality time on sending 50 and get at least 30 to 40 accepted? Then let me tell you, if you associate a note while sending a connection request, you increase your acceptance rate by more than 70%. More than 70%. So you do not want to send a connection request without a note. And tomorrow, guys, if you're connecting with me, now you know if you want to buy my attention, you want to make sure that you associate a note with it. Because associating a note brings real difference. Real difference. Okay, let's go forward. I know there's another question. Kush, please explain how to active follow button and make connect a secondary option. Okay, this is another pretty interesting question. So this is there in the settings section. Let's just go, guys. Let's find it in the settings section. Let's go here, right up. Oh, Karan. Okay, superb. So here we are in the settings section. You want to go settings and privacy. Yes, and you want to go on, okay, you want to go on visibility. Who can see member you follow? And then followers. Okay, yes, here it is, followers. You can change this. So as soon as you do this, yes, that means follow becomes your primary option. If you do this, no, if it's no, then your connect becomes the primary option, guys. If you make it no, then people can connect with you. If you make it yes, then your primary option becomes follow. So what exactly does Menika even means is, okay, first, guys, you can, if you want, you can take a screenshot. You come on the visibility, you come on visibility for LinkedIn and you can do it. Yes means follow is primary. No means connect is primary. Now, for everybody who is kind of trying to understand what I'm talking about, then let me show to you. Let's just say over here, this is Ankur Variku. Ankur Variku is a huge entrepreneur and is my second connect. So if you see, I'm following him. If I unfollow, follow is his primary, which means I can see in the blue follow. For some people, you will be able to see connect here, which is, let's just say if I click on this profile and you see connect, right? So if you want to build more connections, which is a two-way connection, which is you connecting with them and they connecting with you. If you want to build one way route, which is people can follow you, which means they can see your content but you can't see their content, then it is follow, like this. In case of Ankur Variku, follow, because follow is more from branding perspective, connect is more on lead gen perspective. Details are there right up on my video, guys, if you go and watch it. And if you are still wanting to re-understand the entire concept, you can just go and repeat watch it. That's the whole power of recordings, guys. That's the reason why I made it Netflix style. So, Minka, that was an answer to your question. I would say day two is straightforward. Search, filter people based on our preferred keyword, and when connect, add a note and introduce yourself. Superb, Emma. Very well crafted. Yes, it is as simple as doing this. All you want to do is just remember, don't try to sell yourself in that first message. Don't introduce yourself in that first message. Focus on the other person. Focus on value adding, giving first. Because giving first is the entire concept on LinkedIn. It's it is reciprocity, guys. Okay, I was just missing the word. It's reciprocity, guys. Give first what you want. You want them to value add to you, to listen to you, then give your ears first. That's what we do in the networking event as well. We give our ears first, and when we hear them, they feel like yes, they are heard. And when they feel like they're heard, they start paying interest in what we do. They start talking to us and listening to us about our work and start asking us questions about what you do, how you value add, and all of these things. So let's make sure that we give first in the entire journey of connecting with people. Again, I say, do not introduce yourself, do not be salesy, do not put out your product, talk about the other person. You already have a sample of what exactly have I sent to the people. I just did it, and you want to follow around the same route. Minka says, thanks, Kuz. As your video for job seekers, activate follow as primary, right? Yes, so Minka, just go all out and follow the video. Follow the video, and there I have explicitly mentioned what you should do at which stage. So, whichever stage you are, you must select based on that. Saraswati says, which is better to be connect or to follow? So, guys, Saraswati and everybody, guys, there is not a straightforward answer and a copy paste answer to everyone. See, if I am sitting on a one-on-one session and I'm understanding your motivations, I'm understanding what exactly are you looking for in your journey. You want to build a network, you want to build a personal brand, you want to build leads, you want to just go all out and connect with high net worth individuals and look for investors. It's absolutely different for different people, and it is different at which stage you are as well. For people who are just starting out, it's different. For people who are already there and have a fair bit of connection, like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, it's different. And that is one of the core reasons why I want you to go and watch the video and pick it up from there, because explicitly I have put across in the video how and when and what should be your choice moving forward. Understand the difference between follow and connect. Follow is one way communication and connect is two-way communication. Very well put, Ahmad. Indeed, you are definitely dropping good synopsis of this call. I love it. And with this, let me ask the question of the day, guys. Let me ask the question of the day. Would you want me to review one of the challenges that has been submitted, or do you want me to go with more questions? Questions or review? Questions or review? Let's take a look. Questions or review, guys? Do you want me to drop more value bombs by replying your questions or reviewing your challenge? Let's take a look, guys. My eyes is okay. Teresa, the first one, review. Let's wait for a few more. We have more than 20 of us out here. That's beautiful, guys. Let's see. Guys, let's see in the chat section. Do you want me to review or do you want me to question? Okay, Bernard is telling questions. Review, please, which is coming in from Subetra. Okay, let's see more. Let's see more. Let's see more. Questions, review, please. Review. Okay. Okay, I definitely have more on review. Mahindran is telling me questions. Others are telling me review. Okay, let's go all out. So I feel, oh my God, more for reviews. So let me share. Here you go. So 1 hour ago, Minka did it. Karen did it about an hour ago as well. Oh wow, Evelyn dropped me a message. Okay, superb, Evelyn. You can start connecting with people of your own batchmate as well, guys. Oh, Subetra did her profile challenge. That's beautiful. Okay, before and after. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go. Okay, let's take Manika. Manika, I'm going to take your challenge and I'm going to go into it. So indeed, one, two, three, four, five. Kudos, 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 kudos. Let's celebrate her. She did it. Congratulations, Minka. You did your challenge. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. Let's just go through one of the messages that you sent. So, okay. Hi, Mr. Matt. Good day to you. It's really amazing to see how Sunway Labs is making academia and research great again via industry collaboration, being in the same vibe and mindset. Would like to connect with you on this platform. Super, Minika. This is how you want to do it. It's beautiful, guys. So that is how, yes, you want to drop a mutual connect, you want to drop a mutual interest, and yes, you can always drop a regard as well. It's just nice and good etiquette to drop a regard at the end of it, since you're just starting out to build a connection with that person. So Menka was trying to connect with the chief innovation officer of Sunny Group, and this is beautiful. Trying to connect with all the leaders of the organizations and of the country will develop a beautiful feed for you of knowledge, value, and as well as you would be able to potentially make them your advocates, potentially make them your investors in time to come, or people who work with you, your partners, your collaborators. So wonderful. Let's go. Let's go. Kudos. Another one. Kudos to you and your team for newly established Sunway centers for this. And I just came across your post on published articles. Another amazing one, Menika. Yes, good one. Good one. I would say good start of sending the connections, and this is what you want to do. You can just add regards at the end of it, which really makes a true difference in the journey. So go all out, and indeed, so okay, let's take a look at this. Thanks for accepting my request to connect. I look forward to connecting with you. Okay, this is a bit chopped off so Pearly, but congratulations, you have also sent 5 connection requests, and this is wonderful, guys. That's how exactly you want to go all out, and you want to make sure that you sending connection requests, establishing a mutual interest, finding and talking about the other person, making sure that the other person is not feeling overwhelmed with your messages, not feeling like, okay, I don't want to read a message. Imagine yourself, you're on LinkedIn and someone is trying to sell you a product, a software company is trying to collaborate with you. Someone is selling website, someone is selling marketing, or someone is selling some or the other thing, and they start dropping you messages on LinkedIn. Don't you feel like too overwhelmed and too like, come on, I don't even want to respond to that person, because everybody loves to buy things, but nobody likes to be sold. It is the standards of human psychology. So we do not want to be salesy at all. Now, I am going to go all out and answer one more question, guys. One more question before we wrap it up. It's extra. I just feel like, okay, I really want to do it because there were a few of you who wanted me to do a question. Guys, drop a question in the comment. Let's take a question live if you have it. I'm going to give you 10 seconds to just drop question and then a question, or I will go to the Q&A in the Slido and answer. So guys, one last question. Okay, when I try to message some of them, a pop-up is prompted to sign up for premium. What is it? Okay, this is wonderful question. I love it. Okay, guys, it's a wonderful question. Let's get into it. Let's get into this question because this is a genuine problem. Okay, guys, this is my post which I did it just a while back on LinkedIn talking about LinkedIn profile hacks. You all can go and check it out as well. So let's just understand. Okay, so for example, okay, I'm wanting to connect with Arunagiri. Okay, I'm not connected with Arunagiri. That's so interesting. Okay. So he has profile as the primary option. Now, this is another thing, guys. If you see follow here as connect, pro tip, guys, pro tip. If you see follow here, it doesn't mean you can't connect with the person. If you feel Arunagiri is one person, so Arunagiri is Salt&Pepper tribe and a great guy, an entrepreneur. He has been through the journey, and we are having an amazing partnership moving forward as well. He's doing some amazing work on LinkedIn. He grew from 1,000 to today at 3,000 plus connections. Yes, see, guys, 3,000 plus followers is what he is celebrating, and he started about at 1,000 somewhere in just over a few months. That's the kind of growth that he had on LinkedIn. So indeed, let's look at here. If you see follow here, it doesn't mean you can connect. You can't connect. You can click on more, and there is a connect button here. So always, whatever is primary, you see in blue, the other one will be in the drop down of more. So if you want to follow someone and you see connect a primary, you can go to the drop down. If you want to connect with somebody and you see follow, like the case of Arunagiri, you click on more. I will repeat, you click on more, you click on connect, and this pop-up will come in, right? And that is how exactly can you go all out and connect with the person. Now, when you click on send, the connection request just gets sent without a note. Without a note. This is something you don't want to do, guys. You want to add a note. Now, to answer the question, which here Teresa has it, that Kush, when I try to message someone, a pop-up comes up to sign up for LinkedIn Premium. Why is that? Let me tell you. When you click on this message icon, it says get sales navigator, which means, in other words, get premium. Now you don't want to click on this message. Teresa and everybody else, this is not the button for you to click if you're using LinkedIn free account. If you're using LinkedIn premium, still you don't want to click on message because you're limited to send limited number of these messages. Depending on the plan you choose for LinkedIn, you can send messages to people. So don't click on this. It's absolutely not required. Let me tell you, in my journey of last 3 years, I have not used this even for once. Even for once. Because you can go to a more organic route as well. You don't need LinkedIn Premium at all. You go click on connect, you add a note which is absolutely free for you to do. You don't need, as soon as you will write hi, you will get a connect. Means you need to write a message and you can send it to that person. So clicking on this message button actually asks you for premium, not for connection. You can connect with anybody across LinkedIn. By dropping that connection message, you increase the chances of acceptance. And now the choice is of the other person whether they accept it. As soon as they accept it, that means you are the first degree connection with that person. Teresa, drop me a clear if you're clear on it. Drop me a clear if you're clear on it. When we connect we with someone, how do we know that the person behind the reply is real person whom we trying to connect? Okay, that's a very interesting question, Bernard. We can never know that. We can never know that. But the fact is, LinkedIn is, if all the social media platforms are siblings, then let me tell you, LinkedIn is the most disciplined one. The privacy policies are so strict on LinkedIn that you can't do any kind of activity which is not legal or not ethical. Now, Bernard, if at all by chance you also come across a person which is not the person behind, you can just move forward and not worry too much about it and go to the next connection. The fact is, the essence of time is most important here. You don't have to worry about whether there is a real person or not behind that particular profile or not. Once the connection requests get accepted, you start conversing with them, you see zero value, just move forward to the next connection. You have 30,000 connections to go forward with. And today, if you are around 100, 200, or 500 or 1,000, you have more 29 connections. So practically having conversation with 20,000, 29,000 people is next to impossible. So just let them go. Stop wasting. This is, since Bernard, you come from marketing and a branding background, I can surely tell you there's nothing like 100% conversion rate. It's exactly like that. In LinkedIn as well, every connection to materialize something is not something that can ever happen. You don't want to think too much, you just want to move forward. Do not pause yourself, do not overthink, do not waste your time. Time is of the biggest essence. You don't feel something is value adding, just skip it and move forward. Move forward, move forward. That's where you chase growth and you get growth as well. How many connection recommended in a day? This is something, Teresa, that I'm going to share on the day 4. Yes, on the day 4, I'm going to go and come to each one of you and tell you what should be your daily strategy of LinkedIn. I'm so glad, Teresa, you asked this question, because I know many times I've been thrown this question that, hey, what should be my daily strategy? I'm going to bring that to you on the day 4. So stay tuned. On Saturday, I'm going to come to each one of you to talk about how exactly can you empower your LinkedIn journey on a daily basis. On a daily basis, guys. Yes, on a daily basis. Okay, Mahendran is saying, can Kush enlighten us about social selling index and how we can go about it? Wow, this is a very, very, very wonderful question, guys. Of course, I want you to finish up with the 3 days and only then we'll touch upon social selling index. So, Mahendran, let's bring this on the day 4 where we have a complete understanding of the first 3 days, because social selling index plays a very important role on the day 3 as well, which is the content strategy. If your content strategy is not up to the mark, your social selling index on LinkedIn will not make huge difference. For everybody else, if they're a little all over or thinking, what is this social selling index? Need not worry. It's my job. I'm going to bring to you when the time is right and when you're ready for it. Right now, your focus should be to go all out and watch the day 2 video if you haven't, which I know there's only a few of you who have not been able to do it. Rest, everybody has been able to do it. So no worries. Take 30 minutes, watch the video. It's 10 p.m., 10:30, you're going to wrap that. And then take not more than 15 minutes, guys. Not more than 15 minutes. Do not spend more than 15 minutes. Send 5 connection requests, take screenshot of that and put it out in the Facebook group. Put it out in the Facebook group. Guys, many of you I know from my team has done the challenge but not put out the screenshot in the Facebook group. Guys, if you do not put out the Facebook group, your challenge is treated incomplete. Unless you put out the screenshot, your challenge will be treated incomplete. So when you've done it, then why not leverage the benefit of it? Why not really reap the value out of it? And I'm going to give you a quick hack. Start connecting with the people of the same group, guys. You will get people with the same mindset. They are the ones who want to empower oneself on LinkedIn and others, and you also want to do that. So that in itself is a powerful match for you to get started. And all you need is 5 actions to go all out. Break that barrier. The first step is break that barrier. Clicking on that add a note and starting to craft a note is the first thing you want to do. And everybody, let's empower each other. Let's start connecting with each other so that this journey becomes more powerful than ever. Let's start it right now, guys. And for everybody who has watched the video and yet to do the challenge in the next 15 minutes, you're going to wrap it up and then you're all done for the day, is to just doze off and just go off the bed. Sleep tight, have a good night, 8 to 7 hours of sleep, and wake up in the morning and start with your day 3. Everybody who has done everything, you want to go and watch the day 3 right now. Yes, it's getting activated as we speak, guys. Go and watch the day 3. Absolutely. Go to the login, click on the day 3 video, and start watching the content side of it. At least watch the first 20 minutes and then wrap it up for your day. And then tomorrow morning, finish another 15-20 minutes. And then in the late morning hours, about 10 to 11, execute your challenge. That's how you want to plan it, guys. You want to watch the first 20 minutes now, the next 20 minutes tomorrow morning, and then late morning about 10 to 12, you want to plan your challenge and go all out with it. This is the most uncomfortable day. The day 3 is the most uncomfortable day, which is going to put you in a position of lot of thoughts. The only way you win big in this journey is you win day 3. Day 3 has been the defining victory place for many of the people who have got jobs inquiry coming their way, who have got powerful connection invites coming their way, who have got conversations tried in such a powerful way that after a few rounds they were meeting on Mamak session. So the day 3 is where you strike the strongest step towards your personal brand. Don't let you become your own barrier. You want to go all out, and even if you're feeling the most uncomfortable, it's time to get comfortable with uncomfortable. It's time to take that leap of faith and go do it. Don't let a fear of what other people will think, a fear of, oh, it's not good enough. Oh, I'm not sure whether I'm able to write the right thing. Oh, I'm not sure whether it's looking right. Am I compromising my branding? No, guys, you're nothing. None of this is ever going to happen. And even if a boss, influencer sees it, everybody is so empowering and so forgiving on the platform. You are new, and everybody who is doing something for the first time, second time, or new to something has a given understanding delivered to the platform that they're new. So the celebration is your action, not what you have done. So everybody, let's go all out. Let's bring the action shoes and start moving towards the day 3. This is one of the most powerful day and the most difficult day also, guys. But unless you are ready to jump and not let this difficulty stop you, this is going to change your journey 360-degree. Because this is the one thing that I started my journey with without having a good profile, without having connections. This was the one thing that I did first. Day three is the thing I did first, and then I went all out with profiles, and then I went all out with connection. Later, I realized it's a mistake. I should have done other way around, and that's the reason why I don't want my mistakes to be coming to you. And thus, go all out. Do the day three challenge, guys. Do the day three challenge and see the magic for yourself. No overthinking, only action. Till then, take care of yourself, guys. It's time for me to say you a very goodbye and good night. I'm going to see you yet again, same time tomorrow, Friday, 9 p.m., to cover up all your questions in respect to connections. Do make sure you start submitting in your questions on Slido because I'm excited to read there. Try to bring your questions there rather than on the live. And I would love to meet you once again tomorrow. See you, guys. Take care of yourself. And as we all say, let's say it together, right up in the chat for you and for me here, guys. Rise and shine, guys. Rise and shine. Let's everybody bring it up. Rise and shine together. Take care. Good night.